they stop it after just a few. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Back to throw. It's Goodman. Gets it out fast. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Spencer. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll go right back to him. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. He's got the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Here's Lagway to pass. Makes the grab. It's Marsh. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Lagway. Throws to the wideout. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Again, it's Lagway. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Got his man. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets it past the stick, slides to avoid the hit, and the drive stays alive with a 4th down conversion. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10.
They call this roughing the fucking passer.
I mean, you hit him.
Did it fucking...
Did he fall?
There's nothing. There's nothing. Look, there's nothing. I can't go any further. This is where the shit stopped. Yeah, I'm turning my game off, bro. I'm not playing this shit.
Bro. Come on.
A 15-yard penalty for my foot touching his leg. It's not roughing the passer.
When you touched him.
After him throwing the ball already. He threw the ball already, and that's when my leg touched him after the ball was done. That's broke. If I lose this game, if I miss a 4th quarter, I'm losing the game, or the game possession.
He leaves it with his back. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You jumped.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Baylor!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Cincinnati brings its offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Complete to start this drive. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The play action fake. It's complete on the right side. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Goodman. Flips it out in the flats. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to the ground game on the left. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Going to try to get it himself. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job. There's no gain on the play. And the Bearcats will send out the punt unit.
That is fast.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this, man. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
And that one's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Lagway wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Marsh. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. They're working that left side. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Looking for a push on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
I would say a cheeseburger than my brother would be.
And the Bears are marching down the field.
Georgia v. South Carolina, number 4. It's Georgia.
Looking for a man. It's Lagway. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down.
Just dropped 2 passes.
Offense in an empty set. Throwing, Lagway. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Lagway from the gun on 3rd down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. It's on target and complete. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Lagway to the air again. Here's a heat. He makes the grab.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Lagway. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
This is back at their favorite.
And here we go.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Looking for space. It's Davidson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time.
Neither can hit, neither can move.
Here at the end of the 1st half.
The drive
No,
starts
look how much
from
damage.
25-yard line.
I'm fucking saying 3rd, nigga.
I thought you meant like.
They'll run the
I don't know
counter.
what I thought you meant.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You gotta beat him to get there.
Timeout called. Cincinnati using it 2nd.
I don't know if you guys can
They'll
make
still
12
have
even
one
if
in
it's
their
third
pocket for
or
what's left in
second.
this 1st half.
You gotta be one.
Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead.
Yeah.
And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Snags it over the middle.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Under fire. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Fires to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here's Lagway to pass. Makes the catch. It's Wiley. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Quick completion on the out route. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And as the clock is winding down here in the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal team. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific 2nd half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. Let's start with the Temple Owls, taking on the number 10 team, the Memphis Tigers. And it's the Owls, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. Two teams who were very familiar with the end zone today.
The Bearcats will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Guys, the Bears head coach told me coming out of the locker room. He said his reminder to his team in the locker room is we are a team in playoff contention, but we have to take care of business now. Even though it's a blowout, even though they've got a big lead, they cannot be satisfied. He said we have to prove we're the kind of team that can close out games when we've got the lead. See if they can do it here to start the third.
Appreciate that, Holly. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Lagway wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. And it's a sack.
And that's how you take care of one of the faster quarterbacks in college football. You don't even give him a chance to scramble. That defense was all over him. They had multiple guys win their one-on-ones. They got into the backfield and brought him down for a sack inside the pocket.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. The Bears with the 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Davidson. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Throwing, Lagway. Snagged in the middle, it's Miller. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive.
Touchdown, Bears! And the route is on. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the point after is good. He stood tall in the pocket, held his ground, and delivered a strike despite taking that hit.
I'm impressed with this quarterback, boy. In the pocket like that, you've got all these bodies, and guys are trying to grab you, and guys are trying to shield your vision downfield. He knew he was going to get popped. And he was able to stand in the pocket calmly and deliver a strike downfield.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds his tight end. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Lagway keeps looking downfield. Unleashes one. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Lagway will try to get it from the gun on third down. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Sends it back in motion. Throwing again. Here's DJ Lagway. Gets away. Stepping to the right. He's going to take off. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Leaves it with the running back. Finding some room. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Bearcats have it in scoring position on first and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. And the field goal unit is on the field. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. It's good. Easy call for the refs. It's our forced to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll return it. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Here's Lagway to pass. He rifles one deep down the right side. He's got it way down the field. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on third and long. Snagged out of the air. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Makes the catch, and he's free. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Bearcats right after the huge play through the air back to the line. DB's right up on the receivers. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. The run inside, it's Spencer. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. On the run, it's Davidson. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Lagway wants to throw. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. He might want another play. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Got a man. It's Marsh. Snowed under by the defense.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
3rd down from the gun, DJ Lagway. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field.
Ready. Sweep, sweep. Rock, rock, rock. Level, level. Ready, go.
Throwing, Lagway. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Going up for grabs, and he beats his man and pulls it down.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw on first down. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the wideout. What a catch. Just beat the defender. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Takes a snap. Wants to throw. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the air.
Wants to throw again. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. So they've gotten it right on the doorstep. Couldn't get it in via the air last time. Here's 3rd down. Touchdown Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Spencer. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. On the ground with the counter. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He's got it again. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They use a timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the grab plenty for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Bearcats getting set on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Spencer. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. In the red area, it's Spencer. And he's dragged down. Timeout taken by Baylor, it's 2nd. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for this offense. This one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
it.